Hello, Katy here from followkaty.com. Hi, how are you today? Going to check if it's working on my page. Hello, hello. I have been with you for a little while since Saturday, so I'm sorry about it. Personal reason. And I couldn't really, 2 days without internet as well. We didn't work. Yes, it's working. So today we're going to talk about the 5 tactics to hook up to your prospect. So, hi, who is here with me today? Share to a page. So I'm going to put that on my page. So who is with me today? Hello, hello. So today we're going to talk about the 5 tactics to hook up your prospects, because as you know, when you do a blog, when you do a capture play page, when you do email your list, the headlines is very important, but also you need to put the attention of your audience, of your readers. So it has to be captivated from the start. If the first few lines you don't take the attention, then they're not going to follow up or read your emails or your blog or everything like that. So that's why it's important that you have the first intro, or it's called the hook as well. That's why it's called to hook at your prospect. The hook, the intro, the opening, that has to be interested. So that's why it's important that you do that. So I'm going to start. There is a blog that I'm going to put the link, so you'll have a lot of more information about it. So on this live I'm just going to give you the points, but then you can go on the blog and you'll have a lot of different examples to see and to follow up. And the same thing you'll have at the end a training if you want to have a look on the another blog that will help you to get better into your prospect and to hook up the prospect at the start. Hi, I don't recognize that. Who is here today? I don't see it. So the first thing you have to do when you do your opening, and that is very important. So we have the headlines, we talk about it, so it has to be catchy, and then you have to start your intro. So to have this intro, you have to check that you have, I'm going to read, you can have a controversial. So that is one type of opening you can get, a controversial opening. So don't be negative or rude, but you can say something a little bit harsh, and then you might have people that follow you, like you, or you might have some enemy. And sometimes we say that when you have people that hi Suzanne, hi, how are you? So that's why it's important you do this opening, and when you have this controversial opening, just be normal, don't be too rude, don't be too negative, but do a controversial opening, and that is very good to start having your audience to read. Thank you. Because people buy from the people they know, they don't buy from outsiders, or it's very hard. So that's why it's important that you have this catchy opening. Persuade them, but don't be negative. Okay, that is the first one, the controversial opening. Then the second opening is a question opening, and it's the same thing. Try to get a question that it's not a yes or a no, that might put them into curiosity, that they'll think about the question, and then they'll be curious to know the answer. Don't put a question that the answer would be yes or no. So no condescending questions as well. It's very bad if you put a condescending questions or negative questions, the same thing. You have to make sure you put your questions out there, and then you just put a question enough to bring curiosity. Then in that type of questions you can have the yes ladder, and that I have a very good on the blog that I put the link, a very good, like for example the lion, and I find this the series of questions, and then when they read the yes ladder, they see these questions, and then they say yes, of course, that, and yes, yes, yes. So it's called the yes ladder, and you can follow that as well. And that's very good to have this opening, because it will build momentum and also get the people interested and see what's going to be the catch, you know, what's going to be the answer. So that's why it's important you do that. So that is the first one on the question opening, the yes ladder, and how to questions as well. And that is, do you know, or do you want to know how? And that is a very good question as well, you can ask as an opening. Also, so the number 3 is the insight questions, and that is good as well because it's a review or something with a percentage, or so it will bring curiosity, and then they might even have a look on this percentage or this insights, and that will bring curiosity. So it's hard data. They think that, oh, is that true? So it doesn't have to be factual. You can really sometimes, you know, say something a bit high up, but then it will bring curiosity. So it will bring your audience to read until the end. Your blog or your email or whatever you have to you want to send this. So the first one, as I said, is the controversial opening and the question opening. The third one would be the statistic opening, and that as well is good to start because it's a shock effect, especially when you have a controversial and the data and the element of curiosity is there. So you just have to put that as a statistic opening. Hi Tom, long time no see, how are you today? So that is very important that you have the statistic opening as well. That can be a good opening. And the fourth opening would be the story opening. You know, everybody is attracted to you because they know your story, or it helps paint a picture. If there is a good story, if you start with a good story, you'll be able to paint a picture in the head of your audience, and then they'll follow up and they'll want to read your blog or your email or whatever you are doing. Okay, thank you Tom. Hi. So you don't need as well to be factual. If you don't want to say about your life, you can always talk about someone else. So it doesn't have to be you know, your life step by step, but you can bring a nice picture and something that makes people dream, and that will be a great opening, and then they'll want to follow up. Okay, so to make your reader care without implying that is obvious, you can guide your audience to follow your step or by your project or what they want. So that's why, so that was the fourth one, the story opening. And the fifth one is a metaphor opening, and use it to give your readers a fresh take on a familiar subject. And I have on the blog this thing about the lion, and I'm going to read it to you because I find it very interesting, and I'm going to read it. Where is that? The lion, and I liked it. But everything is on the blog. I mean, there is a few pages so you can read. Lions are known as a king of the jungle. They symbolize courage, strength and virility. But did you know that the average lion sleeps 18 plus hours a day, while the lioness do all the hunting? What does it mean to you? Woman, you know? Like lioness, many women today know what it's like to do all the hard work while men get all the glory. So that can be good if you have your audience as a, you know, that you want to impact women, and like it's the woman I'm trying to impact now, that we raised our kids, we kind of follow our husbands doing their career, and then we are here, we want to start doing something new, and we want to make an impact, to make a difference. And sometimes it's very hard for us to start because we are not used to go, for example, on Facebook or on YouTube, and that's why I'm trying to impact as many women as I can to tell them, look, if I can do it, you can do it. It's not hard. You just need to follow step by step a few things, and I'm here to help you. So that's why you have this type of opening, and I find this opening very good, this metaphor opening. So as I said earlier, I mean, there is a blog that I'm going to put the link once I have this this video done, and I'm going to put that as well. So you'll be able to read everything over and see step by step what you can say, and you'll have some example as well. So that's very good. And you have to think as well when you do emails that it's that's why in the emails a lot of people are reading their emails on the phone. So you need to put short sentences. Don't have big long sentences. Just short sentences, and also a small paragraph. And when you write an email, don't put the email until the end. Just do maybe 5 or 6 words and go over. So when they read on their phone, it doesn't make a huge email. It's it looks nicer. So that's a little tip as well. And you'll see a lot of network marketer, if you're on email, on newsletters list, you'll see they have short little sentences. So that is another tip I can give you, just to see that for the opening, for the leads, for your blog, if you want to catch up the eyes for your audience, to make sure they read until the end, and that is very important. So that's all I wanted to say today. And thank you, Tom. Thank you, Suzanne. And I'm going to, as I said, to put the blog link on top of this video, and then you'll be able to read over. So as I said earlier, I'm sorry I had personal problems, but as we say, problems, and then it has to come back better. So we had a few bad news this week, so it's far better. It's what we always say. That's why I'm here to inspire people, to make sure that every situation, every challenge is here to help you rise up and be better and focus on what you're doing. Hi Lee, how are you doing? So that's why it's important. I had 2 days to step back to think what I was going to do, but now I'm back and work again, and I'm here for you. If you want any help, and if you want me to show you how to go step by step, as I said, I have as well a 10-day roadmap training that will help you step by step, every day receiving an email. It's absolutely free. If you want to have this link, I can give it to you. Just reach out to me, and then you'll be able to build your business step by step, as I said, every day receiving a new email, doing a new training, which means you're not overwhelmed, because that is a big problem when you start doing your business, when you are into network marketing. You have so many information out there, you don't know where to start, you're overwhelmed with all this information. So you need to start step by step and know exactly who you want to target, and that's the most important thing that you have to do. Find your target and then build step by step. You don't start doing everything at the first time, blogs and YouTube and everything. You have to do everything step by step. Yes, it's live. I'm usually doing the live around 6:30 my time. So thank you, and so thank you guys, and I'll be there tomorrow. Reach out to me if you want to have this link step by step. Hi Dwayne, and I will send that to you, and I'm going to leave the link for the blog, and also you'll see in the blog there is a few links you can follow, and they're very good. It's a blog, so you can read over, and it will help you to build your business online. Thank you guys. I wish you a wonderful evening or day, wherever you are, whenever we're watching, and I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Bye.